What's going on, guys? Nolan here from Neurotic RC. Today, we got something special for you guys. I think most of you know what this is. It's the Losi LMT Mini. Another amazing and cool Losi product that they released in 2023. It's 2024 now because they were all back-ordered and they're kind of hard to get. Just gonna go over some of the little things. Here's their remote. Kind of sucks because you can't hardly stand it up. You can, but like that's what happens. They got this weird edge on the bottom. Don't know why the heck they do that. But here's the truck itself. We can go over some of the things that you guys may want to know and some of the things that I think about it. I bet most of you already know what's in this thing, what it does. Here is a Spectrum 810 milliamp 50C. It's actually a pretty high C rating. Here's just the main chassis of it. First thing I did when I first got it was switch these little connectors. So you see there, it says which mode. So batteries and LiPo, then front and reverse. So front brake and reverse is the next one. Front and reverse is the best if you're trying to do stoppies and wheelies and backflips and whatnot. When you're putting in the battery, it's kind of a pain to just put it in like that. So you see, it's kind of it's kind of like it doesn't want to just slide in there completely. Like you have to kind of push. The other best way is to clip it sideways like that. That secures the battery just as good, probably a little bit tighter, but then it's super easy disconnect. So I do that instead of the weird hole like that. It's a couple things on the body. So we have the Gravedigger as well. I'll show some pictures of it. And the nose and stuff is cracking. I can actually see this nose is starting to crack just a tiny bit. But with how this front is designed, it's way better for stoppies because this actually front grille helps balance it. You can see it's scraped off of some of this silver. I had this LED light bucket pop out, and I had to hot glue it back in. Not a prettiest job. I also did a little bit of hot glue right on these ends, so because this little piece of metal sits right there, so that's kind of a stopper and helps cushion it a little bit instead of being right on metal, which could then crack it. I mean, this one is fairly durable. A lot more, like, this one hasn't had as much damage as the Gravedigger. The Gravedigger front nose is kind of all destroyed now. But for stoppies and stuff, you have to get the son of a digger. Gravedigger is still okay, but it's a lot more difficult to do a stoppie in and maintain it as well. Couple things I want to say. These swing arms bend. On the Gravedigger, one of them actually broke. You can see it's a little bent right there. I tried to straighten it out a little bit, but it just bends. So we got some Trio upgraded ones that are coming. I would definitely recommend that upgrade. Also got a new drive shaft coming. This one's okay. Haven't had any issues with it. I know some people have had issues with them stripping and stuff, so we got some upgrades of those. But other than that, I don't know what other upgrades to really do besides shocks, of course. The shocks are overly stiff, I think, because it just bounces a lot. Also, the diffs, I haven't changed the diffs at all. They're extremely open. Like I mean, way too open in my opinion. But honestly, I don't know what other upgrades do, because this is all like flexible plastic, and if you upgrade it to aluminum or your whole axle, it's just going to be a lot heavier. So if you're trying to do freestyle tricks, it's not going to perform as well. The steering is actually extremely good. It took a little bit to get used to it because it's so sensitive and responsive. The steering trim, or the steering radius, is actually at half out of the box. You had to turn it up to full, and it turns extremely well. It's insane. But other than that, swing arms and the drive shaft is really the only mandatory upgrades I would get. That's just a quick overview. Let's get into some action of this thing doing some gnarly tricks. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that little montage, but when I was drying this thing off, because I was in the snow, this broke. This is the exact same side that broke on the Gravedigger. So, I don't know if you can see, but there's a little piece of metal in there, and it's actually got a little shaved out piece on a motor for when you put a grub screw on the pinion. So there's a little grub screw in there, but it totally snapped off. I didn't hit anything. To be honest, I didn't even notice it until I was cleaning it. So I don't know if it broke when I was cleaning it, but it snapped. When you get this, to be honest with you guys, I would probably order a set of swing arms for front and rear by Trio. Those are nice ones, and they don't have the rods. They're full 70-75 billet aluminum, and I think that's a worth of your investment. It's honestly kind of expensive. It's $40, which is kind of crazy. I mean, it's these are gonna break, clearly. I mean, we had both of them break, and it was just jumping, normal jumping, and they both broke. I hope you guys enjoyed that little video. I hope you guys enjoyed the montage. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching. Peace.